A very good evening and welcome to all of you. I'm very happy to have Neeraj Joshi from Indore, who's been with us for a very long time. Suchi Dubey, who is also a regular person who watches and comments. We, of course, have our members who are supporting the channel because I need your membership, I need your support to continue to teach you English. We have Mohan Valli Rangaraman, who never misses a single live session. Then we have a new member, Arpita Roy Chaudhary Saha. We also have Hari Singh, a member. We have Vittal Arigela, who's not only a very sincere member, but also an English teacher and an excellent poet. That I must tell all of you. Then we have Meghna Shah, who's also a lately come to our channel. We have Sanjay Pathare. Please watch more movie videos and comment more. Then I get to know you better. Sam Raj, we have been meeting quite often. I'm happy you have come. Many others are now joining. I will not mention all your names. All these people were there before I started. Therefore, I thought I should mention all your names. Please remember that when we have these open sessions for everybody, I'm trying to do at least one or two per month. This month we have this one. We get a good participation, but we have many more member live classes, and there we have little participation. So I will start today by telling you something which we are going to start now, and which, of course, many of you might have been asking for, because everybody who comes to the channel, Sumita Roy's English Classroom, is eager to learn English from the beginning. So here I'm starting a series from 16th, that is day after tomorrow. This series will begin. That is Beginners English Lesson 1. Once a week, I will put a lesson which is for beginners who don't speak a single sentence. You look at the sentences, listen to the sentences, repeat after me, and you get benefited. But how does it help others? The learners who already know English. This is a test piece for all of you, because you must remember that now I'll stop sharing this screen. Please inform everybody about this. Beginners English lessons, one after another, the lessons will come. Now, when you watch this, if you already know English, you can check whether your English is good or bad. You can look at these structures. Some member asked me in a session that there are hundreds of structures. No, structures are only 7. These are patterns. So I'm giving you hundreds of patterns in these beginners videos where you can test. Even if you're an advanced learner, you might sometimes be making a mistake in the use of English. So the beginners videos are for everybody. It is not only for beginners. And once you watch the video, I want your feedback by saying, should I continue this? Should I not do this at all? Some of you ask me for specific videos. And now I'm making many videos which are members only. There was a comment, why are we not able to see all the videos like we used to see earlier? Now, see, members have certain privileges. That is what YouTube says. It gives you a list of privileges which the members have. So if you become a member, You have to have something more than what the others have. Out of the 400 videos, there might be 5 or 10 member only videos. So 390 videos are for everybody. You can imagine the percentage which they have. But members have a great advantage that if you are a special member, you get 8 live classes per month. 4 live classes which are exclusively for special members only. Then you have 3 live classes which are for all members, primary and special. And you have one open which is for everybody. So, all of you who are here, if you can afford it, become a member of the channel. If you cannot afford it, don't get worried. You need not spend money which you cannot afford. Watch the other videos because every video I prepare is a video for learning English. These beginners videos have no membership requirement. You can watch them, you can test yourself. And especially I'm telling you about members because when they give sentences, maybe every member gives 10 sentences per live session. I correct their sentences then and there, which I can't do when you give a long comment of 20 sentences. Imagine if I get thousand comments, which there are many comments on the channel. I have to read 20,000 sentences if you do that. And then you say, Madam, please correct my sentences. That is possible only when you are in a smaller group, like in the members' live classes. Otherwise, it's very difficult for me to correct all your sentences when I have to answer thousands of comments which come almost every day. Therefore, try to learn on your own. Ask me questions wherever you have difficulty and send your comments in the form of sentences. Many of you write comments in Hindi. The script is English, but it is Hindi. Luckily, I know Hindi or Telugu. If you write, I can read it. If you write it in Bengali, I can also, understand because these languages I know. But if you write it in another language which I don't know, I cannot, I can read the script, but I cannot answer you, I cannot understand. So even if you want to write and you feel your English is bad, don't worry, write 1 or 2 sentences. This is called survival English. I'm going to soon prepare a video on this. Suppose somebody says, you eat. You're traveling to countries where they don't speak good English. Then you say, you eat. Now, what do you understand? By the intonation, you understand that person is asking you, do you want to eat now? Or you eat might mean, have you already eaten? Do you eat might mean, what would you prefer to eat? Or where would you like to eat? So you see, 2 words, you eat, can have 4 different meanings. This is called survival English. That is not the English I'm teaching you. I'm teaching you complete formal English. But to start with, survival English is good. Don't get worried about making mistakes. Please make as many mistakes as you feel like. As long as I can understand your comment, I will reply. If I don't understand, today I was reading some comments, I couldn't understand. Then I asked, what do you mean? And I gave 4 or 5 choices to that person. That is why I tell you that once you watch the video, look at the description and read the comments and read my answers to the comments also. That is the way in which you understand everything that is happening on the channel. Everybody who is here, I wish you a very good evening. Now, since all of you want to speak good English, you need to practice good English. It is not enough if you just learn English. You would like to upgrade or upskill. Now, look at the vocabulary I'm using. you have English, you need to upgrade. That means you go to a higher grade of English. You are at a level where you are not satisfied with your English. So you want to go higher. That is called upgrade. Now, communication is a skill. That means you have to keep practicing in order to learn how to speak or write or listen or read. So we call it skill. So you can use the same prefix and say, please upskill yourself. Today, in the corporate word, upskilling is a very important word. We had one member, Chinna, who's not coming these days, who was a software engineer. Maybe many of you might not have time. You leave membership also. That is possible. So, upskill, upgrade, these are what you want to do. These are what you need to do. If you are really sincere, then you will be able to do this. And to do this, what do you need to do? One is that after watching, you have to give the explanation, the clear explanation in your comment as to say, I liked this video because I could learn. There are many people who do that. They give many sentences also. Or you say, after watching this video, this is what I want to learn. Santosh, who's just joined, let me tell you that I'm preparing your video where you asked for nevertheless, etc. Since you're a member, you will get a members only video on that. Those are called conjunctive adverbs. And this conjunctive adverbs will come as a video as soon as I have time to prepare it. Somebody asked me how to become fluent. So recently, I have prepared a members only video how in 30 days you can gain fluency. That is a time bound thing. And Sumitra ji has immediately thanked me because that video was for her. Whenever a member requests a video, I have to prepare that. These are the guidelines of membership. You can attend more live classes, you can comment, you can get your English corrected, and you can also request what you want. So these are all what are happening whenever we have, uh, you know, these live classes. But today's live class is open to everybody. That I'm trying to do because I don't want anybody to feel upset or anybody to feel deprived. Therefore, I need to help all of you one by one. And this I can do when we have a live session like this. The session is always open to your questions. Now, let me see. Hari Singh says that, I have been working as a government school lecturer in Rajasthan for 5 years. I'm good at grammar, but I feel uncomfortable in speaking. This is the problem with thousands or millions. You know a lot of grammar, you get everything in grammar right. But when you start speaking, that grammar does not come from the back of your mind to the front of your mind. That means it must be there in your thoughts to spontaneously come as speech. As a lecturer, you need to speak spontaneously. Therefore, you have to keep practicing. And the best way to practice is to practice on your own. I have given you different kinds of practice. There are so many ways in which you can practice by telling a story. Your lessons you might know. Whichever subject you teach, Hari Singh, you might know it very well, but you might not know how to express yourself. Subject is only a single, pattern of vocabulary. Then you practice. If you really run into problems, then the shadowing videos are really good. At the beginning of the session, I showed you a slide where I showed you how I'm starting from day after tomorrow. I'm starting classes for all of you who have problems with English or who have problems with correct English. English speaking at one level, English writing at one level, spellings, punctuation, everything is there since it will be there on your screen and you will get benefited from it. Uh, we have somebody from uh, Afghanistan. I don't know how I can pronounce your name. I might get the pronunciation wrong. I welcome you to the channel. Uh, Early morning session is a little difficult for me because, my throat in the morning is not very clear. By the time evening comes, my voice becomes clearer. Therefore, I'm avoiding the morning class. Let me see on a particular time if my voice is good. From childhood, I've had throat problem and see my fate that I became a teacher and for, the last almost 50 years, I've been using my voice. And sometimes when I started my career, I had 150 boys, not a mixed class, a boys' class in a junior college, 150 of them. And without a mic, we were teaching at that time. So you can imagine teaching English, teaching it to very mischievous +2 level boys and 150 of them. So that is how the voice became bad. Today, what you hear as my voice is not really my voice. Therefore, um, you know, morning becomes a little difficult, but I will try because all of you who are working are finding evenings difficult. I understand, but I'm trying to do whatever time I can find. I have many other engagements. YouTube is not only the one engagement which I have. Therefore, trying to find time amongst all this is what I need to do. I will try. I'll keep your suggestion in mind. Now, Sam Raj says, I strongly agree with your views that we want to upgrade our professional skills and need to upgrade my communication skills. Then only we can be able to. Now, don't say we can be able to. Can and able mean the same. Then you say we can uplift to a higher level, not at a higher level. Make the correction. We can uplift ourselves to a higher level, or we are able to uplift ourselves to a higher level. Now, this correction is for all of you. Please understand, although it is written by uh, Sam Raj, I hope all of you can see that sentence where he says, then only we can be able to uplift at a higher level. I gave you the correction. In this way, the live session helps you. Uh, okay. Kavita has says you're listening from 2019. Yes, my videos are there, for the past 15 years on YouTube. All other people's channels. They just took my lectures and they put it on their channels and they got millions of views. After all the requests, I started my channel and I haven't reached 1 million views on any one video of the 400 videos I've made. So it is very sad that the videos are not reaching anybody who wants to benefit, anybody who wants to learn. That is why all of you who are here today, 50 or 100 or 500 of you, must do a lot of publicity if you think the channel is helping you at all. I get hundreds of comments saying that we have benefited, we have learned, but are you not helping others to learn also? That is most important. Let me welcome a primary member, Sahab Chauhan. I hope you have joined the session also. That would be very nice because you will benefit. Uh, okay, now let me see. Good evening. I have been listening. Okay, no problem. Cold winter. Yes, cold winter. Not only that, throughout the year I have throat problems. Um, Storytelling previous videos. Good, but I didn't reach up to that mark, what I imagined. Okay, Balkrishna, you have to keep practicing. What you need to do is one video, if you watch once and then repeat it yourself, record it and listen, then compare it to the way I told the story and you told the story, then you give yourself marks. All of us can do self assessment. So you do self assessment and you see how well you have spoken. If you're happy with it, good. But now you're saying that you didn't reach the mark you are imagining. Listen to the story once more. Now record yourself again speaking the same thing. If you don't want a story, take any other video. How to learn English, how to speak fluent English. All those videos are there. Then you compare your first narration with your second video. You see whether from the first time you have improved to the second time. If you haven't, listen to the video once more. Speak again. Now you notice the difference between first, second, and third. In this way, if you try, you will find that you yourself will say after a few days that, okay, from day one when I started, today is 14. So from 15th December I started till 25th December, I think I have improved a lot. I did not do anything to you. You helped yourself. I'm only giving you some ideas. I'm like that walking stick. The person has to walk, the stick only helps. So I'm only your support. I'm not teaching you anything, because great people like Swami Vivekananda say that nobody can teach anybody. We learn on our own with the help of others who try to give us something. So I'm trying to give that, and that is what is important. I'm sure you will reach. I wish you all the best. Yes, Santosh ji, you have made the right correction which I gave. I'm sure you have noted, Samraj has noted. If you talk to each other during the live session like this, mentioning the names, etc., that is a wonderful way of building up the community. You are communicating with each other, because otherwise you don't get to communicate with each other. One more way of communicating is, if somebody writes a comment, you can reply to that comment, but you must be polite and decent. If somebody makes a mistake and said, hey, you made a mistake, that is very impolite. You say, you know, may I suggest that this is the way you have to speak? I always say, please say, and then I put the correct sentence whenever I'm correcting any of you. I don't say, how can you make such a mistake? How terrible it is for you to make such a mistake. A good teacher does not do that. The student, you must remember, knows something better than you. All of you who are here today know many things better than me. But when you want to learn English only, you come to me. You don't come to me to learn anything else which you know well. I come to you to learn that. Please remember, that is what we have to, whenever we do that. So from now on, when you see comments, every video you watch, you must comment, because that's a practice of English. Especially, those who said that I'm not improving enough. Write a comment on every video. Look at all the people who have commented on the video, reply to them or write to them, and then carry on conversations amongst yourselves. Not wait only for my conversation. There are some people who comment on every video, but I find nobody responds to them. I want all of you to respond. Uh, Yes, that is a good comment that, the more mistakes you make, the better you learn. Very interesting story videos um, from Sri Lanka. I'm very happy that Beam Siva from Sri Lanka. Then we have your voice does not matter much. Vocabulary intonation. I'm very happy. Thank you very much. If you like my vocabulary intonation, etc. Um, I make one notebook. Very good. Say I made because already it is past. I know that you are very regular and you have made a notebook where you are writing. Then after the content implementation in my English speaking activity. That's very good. Now, I'm happy. Please say spoken English, not English spoken. Okay, English goes after spoken. So make that correction. Uh, yes. Now see how reply has come. Noted, Santoshji. Um, I'm very poor in English. Ramchandraji, please say I'm very poor in English. Preposition is missing. Please suggest me. Now, suggest me. I've just made a shot on this. We cannot say suggest me. Suggest me is not correct. Please suggest some solution to me. Make the correction in that sentence. Please suggest to me. To is required here. We cannot say, please suggest me. And this is said by thousands of people whose English is advanced English. They think their English is very high. But this is a very common mistake because very often we learn by listening to mistakes. That is why, for the special members, I have given classes on remedial grammar. Remedy means to correct your mistakes, and that is remedial grammar. All right. I have suggested, there are many videos where I have suggested start with shadowing videos. Go to the channel, there is something called playlist. Press playlist shadowing. Shadowing videos you watch. If you isn't enough to watch once or twice, watch it 10 times. Read it along with me. Then close my voice and read it alone. Then stop the video and speak about what you heard. Shadowing videos will help you immensely. And I showed you one first slide when I started today's session. That was beginner's English. One by one, lessons will come. Lesson one will come on 16th, which is the day after tomorrow. So please wait, watch those many times and practice. Um, okay, from 2017, you're listening. My pronunciation is clear, God's grace. Voice is sweet. I'm very happy, that you are praising me. Reena Pal from Kolkata, very nice. 15 days ago, you started listening. I'm very happy. Uh, I have just answered your question. I hope you have got it. What I told Ramchandraji applies to you also. Do exactly what I told him. Happy with you start podcast session. Okay, you want me to start podcast? See, here the sentence is not clear. If you say happy with you start podcast session, that means already podcast is there. Some of the videos we put it together and said podcast. But if you want me to start special podcast, then you must change this sentence. You must say, I will be happy if you start podcast sessions. That means in future, I will be happy if you start podcast session. Now, if you say I happy, verb is missing. I is a pronoun, happy is an adjective. No sentence can be there without a verb. Therefore, the verb is missing from here. That you have to put in. Okay, thank you for your, medicine also. See how we are building up a nice, family group where I'm getting uh, suggestions for medicines also. Thank you. Very nice. Uh, Whoever is giving nice comments, appreciation, compliments, I thank you with my hands folded. I feel very grateful when you comment, but I would also like you to comment on what you are learning. If you listen to a sweet voice, you might listen to some singer. I'm not a singer. So you say what you're learning. You say that the videos are nice. What is nice about the video? What are you learning from the video? Yes, that is correct. Very good. That one of the best things, here I'm using the plural, and now I have to say one of the best things is that we have so many subscribers and so many members on the channel. Now see, one of the best things. Things is plural, but immediately after things, I'm not saying are, I'm saying is. That is the correct form. I have given you this in the video of, you know, collocation. I have also given it in the correction video. This is very important. What is the correct verb to use? The manner in which the subject and the verb concord, it's called, is video is already there on the channel, and it is open to everybody. You can't say that you can't watch that video. It is for all of you. Very nice. You've made a book. I'm very happy. I'll comment in polite way to others' replies. I'm very happy to know this. Just now you sent a comment which was very good. It was very polite and very nice. I'm happy that you did that. You saw many storybooks. Very good. So every day you can practice writing a story or telling a story. If you want to practice that, that will be very nice. All of us know many stories. They might be personal stories. Yesterday I was going out, suddenly I found something, and then the whole story. Storytelling is so important even in your job interviews. I'm preparing a video on freshers job interview, which will come soon. They ask you various ways. Have you made any changes in your life? How did you manage the change? Then you say, I studied in one city, I went to work in another city, I found it very difficult to change, and this is the way I changed. You bring out the positive aspect. What you're doing is storytelling. I studied in a rural school, then I came to college in a city. I found it very difficult to change. Then I made a change, and now I'm able to adjust in both places. In this way, storytelling helps you a lot in everything. Okay, now let us see. Um, Good evening, ma'am. Whoever's saying good evening, all good evening to you. How many classes are there for special members every day? Not every day, every month. Every day you don't have a class. Please understand. Every alternate day there is an open video. Sometimes when members ask, I put a member's video. I cannot announce it beforehand. Two shorts are there every day, morning and evening. These things are happening on the channel. For special members, there are four classes which are exclusively for special members. The primary members are not eligible for that, only special members. So that's a class only for special members. But special members can attend all the other four classes also. So a special member attends 8 classes in 4 weeks. That is approximately 2 classes per week. The primary members have 3 classes which are for open to primary and special members. They can also attend the open session. So a primary member gets 4 classes per month. That is approximately 1 class per week. I cannot tell you beforehand, of course, the post, please keep your notification on. If I post a video, you get a notification. If I post a short, you get a notification. If I give a link to the class, you get a notification. But if your notification is not on, you won't get. Today, somebody says, I became a member, now what should I do? Luckily, I saw the comment today, which was made 7, 8 hours before. I said, please join the session at 7:30. Now, suppose I don't see this comment for 3 days, then you've joined as a member, you don't know what to do. So please keep the notification on. The notification looks like a bell, on the page where you have subscribed, there is a bell like thing. You have to just press that bell. Notification will come to you whenever there is some activity on the channel. Please remember that. Okay? And for all viewers, I'm trying to have, earlier I had many more, but now, my health is not permitting. So I'm giving 1 class for open to everybody. Today's class is 1 class which is open to everybody. But this month, I will not be able to accommodate everybody again. We have special members classes left. We have all members classes left. Again, next month, we will have a class for everybody. In the meantime, please remember that you have to continue to practice. You shouldn't wait for 1 month and say, okay, I will learn only from live classes. That's not possible at all. Okay, now you're listening to my videos and writing a paragraph. Wonderful. I'm very happy you're doing that. Can you suggest some story books to develop English skills? I cannot suggest anything specific. If I suggest anything specific, I have told you this before. Maybe I didn't tell you, I have told others. It is like I'm privileging somebody. See, I wrote a storybook. I want all of you to read. Please read it. Please buy it on Amazon. I can't do that. I can't do it to anybody. Please remember, every storybook is useful. You might have read many storybooks in your own mother tongue. You might have heard stories from your parents when you were a small child, from your grandparents when you were a small child. You might have seen movies by the hundreds. You might have seen television serials. Everything is a story. Now, why do you need a book? You have at your fingertips, you have 500 stories. Therefore, you don't need a storybook. Please understand. You require to use your mind. What are the stories I know already? Let me try to tell those stories in English. In this way, you will find a long forgotten story comes to your mind. I was preparing the video on Mahatma Gandhi, which is there on the channel already. And I was very surprised that one person said that you have given wrong facts. Please listen to the videos very carefully. Try to understand all the expressions. If your English is only partial, you are giving some meaning to my sayings which are not there. So please do not think that I'm saying anything negative in any of the videos. By saying negative things, we only create conflict. We don't learn English. I'm not here to create conflict. I'm here to help you learn English by giving you a variety of expression. So if I say some people say this, doesn't mean I'm saying that. Okay? So such comments are comments which make me feel that you are not learning adequate English. You are not able to understand English properly. Anyway, as I was making the video on Mahatma Gandhi, which I put on 2nd October, his birthday, to, pay respects to a very inspiring person, I suddenly remembered the story of King Harishchandra, because Mahatma Gandhi was influenced by the story of King Harishchandra, and that is why he said Satyagraha, the fight using truth. Harishchandra is an example of truthfulness. Then I put that video on the channel. That story was there in my mind, I heard it in childhood, but I put it now. We have people from different countries. Afghanistan today, Sri Lanka today. I read the comments just now. Their culture has beautiful stories. Can you not tell these stories? Can you not find out excellent stories? We have in literature The Kite Runner, powerful story, which we used to teach in our MA classes. These are all wonderful stories for you to practice. And please remember that I have given many literature videos which are all basically stories. Recently, you saw, the a shot on the, Satan in hell. Picture is there of fire burning and Satan and all the devils sitting there. I gave you the story which the poet Milton borrowed from the Bible, and he wrote a beautiful long poem on it. So it is a story. Although it's poetry, it is a story. Everywhere around us is a story. If you are fond of sports, you can tell the story. Great international player is in Hyderabad, in India today. So you can tell about his visits to different cities, a story. If you're interested in politics, that is a story. So please don't look for a simple storybook. Please try to arrange your thoughts, because thinking in English will help you. Arrange all the stories you have, try to use them in English, and try to then tell me, whether you are getting many stories one by one. When is the next online class? For members, the next online class is on 18th, but for all of the viewers, non-members included, the class will only be somewhere in the middle of January. I can't tell you so much in advance. As I told you, I have many other occupations with my time than YouTube. YouTube is only a part of it. So please keep the notification on. If you keep the notification on, this, live class, which is open to everybody, will come to you. Special member live class notification will go only to special members. All members notification will go to all members. In this way, the notifications will come to whoever is eligible. So please wait. Uh, Malti Devi ji, please wait. Keep your notification on and you will get the idea. Okay, now let me see. I've been trying over and over again, but I can't say it. You can't say what. That you have to make clear. Yes, very good comment, Kasturi Goswami. You have said the right thing. Now, I could not understand. All glory to God. Very nice. Please give me your name also. You have a wonderful name for your channel, but I need, your ID is one and your name also, if I know, I can use it. I'm Preeti from Gujarat. Thank you for saying you love. Not audible. Okay. It is, maybe your connection is not good. Just check by rejoining again. Maybe you will get. I'm very happy that you have replied clearly audible. Please say no problem. Clearly audible. That way, if you keep talking to each other, also the class becomes more interesting. The Scarlet Pimpernel. Okay. Very nice, interesting story. Maybe someday I will do it. Special members have more privileges than primary members. No membership has lesser privileges because you are a subscriber. You can watch everything, but you have, everybody has a little time. The name of the book is Tales and Parables of Sri Ramakrishna. That I have used in many videos. You might read it, very interesting. But many people find it tough also. Many of the students said that it's a difficult book to read, but we can begin. You joined from Sri Lanka. I'm very happy. I see your comments, Gamini Kumara, and some of your comments are very insightful, and I feel happy that you sent these comments. Okay, now let us see. King Harishchandra is, beautiful narration. Please tell me the difference between special member and primary member, not premier member. Premier and special mean just the same. Primary is, the first level. As soon as you press join, primary comes. It is a lesser privilege. And after you go down the page, special comes. Special members have 8 classes, primary members have 4 classes. That is the major difference. But primary members can watch the recorded form of special members' classes. No others on the channel, no subscribers are able to watch that because that is one level of privilege which we had to prepare. Please remember that starting a channel is very easy, running a channel is very difficult. I supported the channel for 1 year. Now I'm not able to support the channel on my own. Therefore, I require all of you. And that is where I can continue. Otherwise, I will give up my English and say, okay, fine. I've put 400 videos, goodbye and thank you. Therefore, we require members and we require them urgently and in large numbers. That is most important. The primary member has lesser privileges, the special member has more privileges. The primary member pays a lesser fee, the special member pays more fee. But the fee is very, very small, which we just waste in a month. That much money you might waste every month. So if you give it to the channel, it supports the channel. uh, okay, thank you. It's very nice of you to thank me. I would like to call each of your names, because I feel as though you are a part of my family. All of you have come to my house now when we are having this session. So every one of you is very dear to me. Anybody who wants to become a member, go to the home page and press join. I think I have told you this many times, but I'm repeating it for newcomers like you, that there is a button called subscribe. There is another button called join in the same place, on this side and on this side. Press join. YouTube will give you one page. First comes primary member. If you press that, you become a primary member. You have to pay it online. The money goes to YouTube. If you ask me technical details, I don't know. The second is that special member. Again, if you press that, you can go to that and not be special member. If you've joined as primary member, you can become special member by upgrading. If you have joined as special member, when it gets over after 1 month, you can become a primary member. You can leave membership, you can join membership whenever you want. It's not difficult, I'm told. I don't know because I have not, I don't need to become a member of my own channel, but this is what I have heard people saying. These days, there is a wonderful button called hype. So, whenever you watch a video and like it, most of you are watching one video per day, and I get your comments regularly. But nobody is hyping the videos. Please press the hype button also. If you hype, then the algorithm gives it more publicity. The algorithm is a machine, it is not a human being. So even if I make excellent videos, it doesn't reach people. Every lane, every street I travel, say, learn English, spoken English classes. And in their poster, I find three or four mistakes in the use of English. They are going to teach English, but with mistakes. To all of them, I want to reach using these free videos. If they can't pay, no problem. But let them at least learn from the free videos. Can we have one video on how to use popular foreign words like rise Adriat, deja vu, etc.? Excellent. I will prepare that video specially for you, Praveenji. I will do that. Okay, Sumitra ji, I'm happy audio has come back to you. Um, then let me go. Rearranging jumble sentences is a bit difficult. Already a video is there of rearranging jumbled words almost 1.5 years back. Please search for it. I have just now told you, Reena Pal, that you have to press the join button. As soon as the class is over, press the join button and see. If you run into any problems, there is a video on how to become a member. I think 3-4 months back, I uploaded that video. Please watch. Otherwise, send this comment. I will give you the link to that video. You can watch it. Surya Mandal from West Bengal. I'm happy to meet you. Uh, I rapidly improve from your yes. From my videos, I'm very happy that you're doing. I have read the book Tales and Parables of Sri Ramakrishna. Excellent. Very nice. Very happy. I always like each and every video to promote your channel. Yes, that's wonderful. Like and hype. Please remember, Santosh ji, nowadays the hype thing is more than like. If I get 500 likes, it doesn't help me. I need to get hype. I'm sure you will give that also because you are one of very, very sincere members of the channel now. I feel very happy to have you with me. Can you make playlist storytelling way to improve English? Is it already done? I don't know. Please check. Okay. There are many playlists. Maybe this storytelling playlist is also there. Just check. If it is not there, give this comment in one video by saying, Madam, please make playlist for storytelling. There is so much that my whole mind is confused. I don't remember what is there and what is not. This is a very good suggestion. Please check today itself. Go to the playlist column and check the playlists and see if storytelling is there or not. Uh, there is no book for simple English. I've given you simple English, that is beginner's English. I think you have already watched, first video I uploaded, beginner's language drill, noun. That is the way language is taught to beginners. You prepare that. That is why, since so many of you want that level of language, not only beginners want to speak using that level, but others want to do this, others want to use it to check their English. Sometimes when we are teaching English also, we make mistakes in the use of English. And therefore, if you watch these beginners videos, repetition of the same thing again and again and again, you know, oh, this is the pattern. You remember we had a question in this special session about 250 patterns, 260 patterns, etc. That is what made me think of this whole thing. I must thank Sumitra ji who said this, because now I'm going to give you a few patterns in each beginner's lesson. So every learner who is good at English can also use that to test yourself. Every learner who can't speak a single sentence, who can't write a single sentence, who send a heart or who send a namaste for as comment, who don't write a single sentence, that is not what I want. I want you all to write 2 3 sentences at least. Okay, I won't do that. um, we welcome another primary member who has joined, I think, just now. uh, Welcome to you. And let me see. Uh, can you prepare a video with example of famous quotes? Yes, there are already 2 videos with 4 quotations each. If you give this comment in any video, I will give you the link of those 2. In a live chat, I can't give you a link. Therefore, tomorrow, whichever video you watch, you say, Madam, give me the link to the videos with quotations. I will give you the link to those 2 videos. You can watch that. Okay, now let us see. Does question start with helping verb except WH word? Then what does the word are function? Are you comfortable in speaking? There are many videos on 3 types of questions. Hari Singh ji, please watch those videos. One type of question is WH question, where the answer is information. Another type of question is using the modal verbs like are, helping verbs like are, which is a primary verb, or can or may. These are all question forms. These are called yes no questions. So, are you comfortable in speaking? Yes, I am, or no, I'm not. Therefore, you have to watch those videos in order to understand how these function. To understand the function, you need to practice all the 3 types. The third type is tag question. Are you you are comfortable in speaking, aren't you? That is the tag question, very often used in conversation, because many of you want to learn conversation. There are many videos on conversation, and this is the pattern which we use. So watch that, then you can ask this question again. Okay, first watch what is there. Uh, how can I improve descriptive English for competitive exam? Now, descriptive English, does it mean written English? Does it mean speaking English, describing? Many exams have oral test also. And there you might have to describe something, describe yourself. Tell me about yourself. Or describe your capabilities, describe your strengths, describe your weaknesses. So description might be different things. You have to practice. Surya Mandal, please practice. Whatever you need to describe, you take the questions for the last 10 years competitive exam questions, written description, oral description, everyday practice. How will you benefit? I have given you many videos to become fluent in description. There are videos on writing skills. Every writing is a description. There is paragraph, there is essay. All stories are description. Every video which is called Easy English, is a description. These videos will help you, will make you familiar with description. Then you need to practice, you will get benefited. Now we have finished time almost. Uh, you have to practice to speak, you have to practice. Watch today's live session when it becomes a video. I have given again and again suggestions for speaking. You're from Sri Lanka, very happy. Uh, um, Made this to inform you that there are more than you have got idea by comments. Okay, there are more, I assume. There are more people who watch. Yes, if 5,000 people watch, I get 200 comments. So the remaining, 4,800 have not given a comment. Those of you who are here later, you have joined as a primary member, most welcome. Suresh from Tamil Nadu, please join. You have to press the join button. Um, is she happy now? Here is working as a helping or a main verb. Is, can she is a student, she is a teacher, she is, you know, doing interested in learning English. Wherever is used without the ing form of the verb, there is the main verb. That is, primary verbs have two functions. They have a main function and they have a helping function. Wherever is followed by ing form, only there it is a helping function. Please remember that. Is she happy now? Is here is the main verb because happy is an adjective. Now, here you cannot say is working, is not working, it is doing the function, you know, you have to use that form. It is doing the function of a main verb. Okay. Now, okay, this is a good suggestion. I don't need to increase subscribers. Subscribers are plenty. We are, 98,000 subscribers. I don't require more subscribers. What I require is that people who want to learn English, who are struggling to learn English, should get these videos and get benefited by my hard work. That is my main aim. I'm not looking for more subscribers or more this or more that. I'm looking for more members to support the channel. But that doesn't mean that I need subscribers. I don't need views. I don't need subscribers. All I need is to reach those people who are struggling. Once I went, I was in a supermarket. Somebody saw me and said, "Oh, I watch your videos." Then I shared my channel with that person. I went to a shop near a temple, and there somebody said, "I have seen you somewhere." I said, "Yes, you must have seen me on other people's channels. Watch this." These people who are, struggling to learn, a person who is a driver of an auto rickshaw, such people require these videos, but they are not getting. Therefore, reach out, Balkrishna ji, reach out to those people who require English by telling them that here is a channel which you can learn from. But if you want to become a member, I need more members, not subscribers, but members. Then you are most welcome. Everybody who wants to become a member is most welcome. Now let us close this session because we have exceeded the 1 hour. Whichever question I could not answer today, please give these questions When the video comes, you give it as a comment. I will look at it and I will answer your comments. Today, it is not possible for me to help you any further. And all of you who have come, I'm happy to have met you. But, out of 98,000 subscribers, if we get only 100 views, that is not enough. We don't need subscribers. We need those who have subscribed to come. Live classes for everybody. And on a Sunday evening, if you are interested, you would surely come. Weekdays, I understand all of you are working or studying or busy with your own business. You cannot come. I can understand that. But if you are really interested, if you really want to help yourself, then I'm there with you. Thank you and good night.